Thank you, Your Honor. For the record, I've known Mr. Tobin for several years. I meant no snarkiness toward him.
You're just a snarky guy.
Elaine Bredehoft is not one to shy away from filing one motion after the other. Since the trial began, the attorney has made many requests to the judge, but they have all been dismissed. News sources reveal that Judge Penny Askred might have been annoyed with all the motions she filed. Her latest decision with the appeal is allegedly a move against Team Amber Heard on purpose. So how did the judge act against Elaine? What kind of motions has Elaine appealed throughout? Keep watching to find out. On June 24th, Judge Penny Askred finalized the verdict with no regards to Elaine's appeal. The request to appeal, according to the judge, can only be approved if Amber posts the money in a bond with interest. Amber does not have the money, according to Elaine, hence effectively ruling out her chances of appeal. Many are convinced that the judge finalized it in this manner, following Elaine's list of motions during the trial. The judge hearing Johnny Depp's defamation case previously denied a motion to dismiss filed by defendant Amber Heard's lawyers, who argued, among other things, that she was not responsible for writing the headlines of her Washington Post op-ed at the heart of the trial. Heard's lawyers contended that the op-ed in which Heard claimed to speak for victims of domestic abuse was not overtly directed at Depp, and that the headline, which Depp's lawyers referred to throughout the trial, was not written by the Aquaman actress. Judge Penny Askred, who heard Depp's lawyers argue against the dismissal in Fairfax, Virginia, made her decision quickly. With barely a pause, she stated that, "At this juncture, I find the evidence most favorable to the plaintiff," adding that the weight of the evidence is up to the fact finders. Finally, she stated that she had taken another dismissal motion involving a Heard tweet under advisement for the time being, but the trial would proceed as planned. After the lunch break, expert testimony resumed. All these various motions reportedly ticked off Judge Penny while filing the latest finalized verdict. A tweet says that, "I've gone through all of the documents related to this case. It's no surprise that Judge Penny was ready to be done with this." Her AH team never stopped filing motion after motion. However, the reading is interesting. "I discovered things I didn't know before. Hold her to account." On that, a person replied that, "So much. I worked very hard to get the trial moved back to California. Her behavior patterns, her issue with authority figures, and their power. So many motions have been filed. The transcripts from the beginning are extremely interesting. It's a fantastic read, but there's so much more." According to Deadline, Judge Penny Askred told Bredehoft that if she wanted to appeal the verdict of the 7-person jury, she would have to file motions with the court. Askred also informed Heard's attorney that any formal appeal would require the Aquaman star to post an $8.35 million bond with a 6% annual interest rate. This follows a 6-week legal battle between Heard and Depp, in which a U.S. jury awarded Depp more than $10 million in defamation damages, compared to only $2 million for Heard, who had countersued. Bredehoft reiterated what she and Heard have said publicly in recent weeks, saying that Heard will appeal the verdict. Heard discussed the verdict in her first interview following the trial earlier this month. "I don't think the average person should know those things," Heard said at the time to NBC. "As a result, I don't take it personally. But even if you think I'm deserving of all this hate and vitriol, even if you think I'm lying, you couldn't look me in the eye and tell me that you think there's been a fair representation on social media," she added, referring to the countless social media posts and internet memes directed at her during the trial. Addiction and mental health nurse testified that Amber Heard disclosed to her a history of anxiety, eating disorder, ADD, bipolar disorder, codependency issues, and insomnia while working with the Aquaman actress beginning in 2014. In a pre-recorded video deposition shown in court, Aaron Filati told jurors about her work with Heard in Johnny Depp's defamation case against his ex-wife. According to Filati's nursing notes, Heard also mentioned her mother and father's drug addiction to stimulants, methamphetamine, opioids, and alcohol. Filati stated that she had a vague memory of discussing codependency issues with Heard in previous relationships, but her nursing notes revealed that she's nervous about being alone while Depp is working on film set in London, and expressed she has difficulty dealing with feelings of insecurity and jealousy when not in the presence of her husband. Heard expressed confusion about her conversation with Depp. Fiancé would like her to decrease, eliminate acting career, and stay home. Filati wrote in her nursing notes. Do you think Judge Penny would have been annoyed by Elaine? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed watching the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss out on our future uploads.